Greetings there, ladies and gentlemen. I am James Virgilis, and I'd like to welcome you to, well, Hyrule Warriors. Oh yes. Okay, so yeah, this is a Dynasty Warriors slash Zelda game, basically. In a sense, better words for it. It's actually part of, I guess, the quote-unquote Muso series, which is basically Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, probably a couple other warriors that I'm forgetting. I know there's Dragon Quest Warriors, which is heroes, but I'll get into that later on. But anyway, we're talking about Hyrule Warriors right now. This is on the Wii U right now. There is one for the 3DS called Hyrule Warriors Legend, which I do have, and you do have characters in that which you can bring into this game, which I will be doing that, but in adventure mode. So, but right now I will be doing strictly legend mode. And legend mode is basically, I guess, the single player, well, not single player, but the story of this. So let's go with any key right now. And right now, we don't have a lot. We just have legend and settings. Actually, I want to make sure the settings is correct on this. Normal will be fine. Health gauge will be off. And mid-game cinematics, but only for adventure mode, will be off because no, I'll have them off. Confirm settings. Network settings, off and off, yep. Controller settings, I am playing with the Pro Controller because it is a lot better to play with than the screen, even though the screen is not bad. But I like to go with the Pro Controller. Controller settings, all the rumble feature on, vertical controls standard, horizontal controls standard, button configuration is fine because I've played this before. Actually, there's one thing I do want to say about the control settings, is that you can either play it in the Warrior style or the Zelda style. Zelda, obviously, if you play a lot of Zelda games and not a lot of Warrior games, you play it in that style, or you can play it in the Warrior style, which is what I'm used to, because I played a lot of Dynasty Warriors back in the day, especially 4, 5, and Samurai Warriors on PS2, and a lot of Gundam when it came on the PS3. So I'm familiar with the controls of the Warrior settings. So, but you can change it from the Warrior style to Zelda style if you want to, which is certain things change, but hey, Warrior style. Okay, so that is good, and volume settings are dynamite. Okay. Just want to make sure that is good. We are going to be getting into the free mode, adventure mode, challenge mode, and gallery later on because you need to do the first mission in story mode to do that. So let us go into legend mode, which is, like I said, the story of Hyrule Warriors. So let's get into that right now.
Impa, the same nightmare keeps haunting me. An omen, perhaps, of dark times ahead for Hyrule. Dark times? If that is indeed true, we must locate him. We must find the reborn spirit of the hero. We will find no fully realized heroes here. It'd be wiser to look elsewhere.
Your Highness, A horde of monsters is marching towards Hyrule Castle.
Impa, prepare the troops for battle.
Whoa, is that the princess? What's she wasting her time with us for? So I guess we'll just wait to hear what happened. Hey, Link. What you think you're doing with that sword? Okie dokie. I'm not going to be going talking through cutscenes because I'm probably going to be doing the voices afterwards in post. I don't know if I'm going to do it greatly, but hey, something is better than good. So we got tips on the loading screen, which is not bad. And this one talks about badge market where you can purchase stuff, but I'll be getting into that once so-so. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's continue on. Alright, so we will be in Hyrule Field. We're taking on the monster forces that are approaching the castle currently. Let us do this. We are Link. We are taking on a lot of these red guys. Oh yeah. So the ones that have life meters above their heads are, I guess, the more important characters, or the more important enemies to take care of. And they will also give you materials to get, or not right now, but they usually will give you materials, but not right now. I guess not in the first mission. I haven't been playing. We got the special attack. So basically, as we defeat enemies, our special attack meter fills up, and once it becomes full, we can use A to perform a special attack. So we have a special attack all queued and ready, so let's do this. Oh yeah. I believe that is a Skyward Strike along with a Spin Attack, which are two Link's kind of signature moves, not the Skyward Strike, only Skyward Sword, that is. And what's this? Hey, it's a fairy. Don't tell me you're Navi. Oh, it's Proxy. Nice to meet you. Okay, so I guess basic mechanics is that we have a weak attack, or a quick attack if you want to call it. That's what I'm using right now. And then we have a strong attack, which is basically that. And the thing is, we can actually chain them together by doing like a weak attack and then a strong attack, a weak attack, and a strong attack. And then we can also do just chain them together, which is basically doing a strong attack after a couple of weak attacks. And I should probably go and take care of some of these guys, like these Outpost Captains, which are... Oh, it's the Dark Wizard. What are you guys up to? Well, Impa's over here. Let's take care of the big commanders. So we do not have her... If anything, take care of the big commanders, because they will be the problematic for your officers. Ooh, there's a green. Let's get a green container, which will... Okay, so if we get pick up magic jars, which are the green containers, they will fill up our magic meter, which is the green thing on the side of our status. And we will be... And when that reaches up, we can do a technique called Focus Spirit, which is kind of like a, I guess, almost like a berserk mode type thing. Things... Literally, time goes very... not standstill, but it slows down tremendously, and you can just go around. You might get a slight increase in speed also, and attack. Oh, cool beans. What's this? Kane, is that you? Oh, it's Volga. Okay. Okay, so we can lock on by clicking the R button, which is basically your analog stick, or pressing L on the thing on controller, which is L is probably most likely the better one. And then we will be going into kind of like what Zelda or 3D Zeldas do. We can actually lock onto the character. So we take on Volga. He is not that difficult, especially right now, but he will go into this stance where he will get his spear into the ground, and then this will pop up, which is the weak point gauge, which is it's a hexagon type thing, and if we hit him, it will go down, and once we drain it, we can do a thing called, yeah, that's what I did, a weak point strike or smash, which will take off a lot of actual, like this, and there we go, and bingo. That is quite the thing. And I'm dodging out of the way, which is good, because it's almost like Kingdom Hearts in that way. You can just dodge. Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. You haven't seen that tough Volga. Oh my goodness, he's got a dragon hand. Maybe he's a little harder than a little bit harder than previously predicted. Wow, he's not messing around. Game over. It's done. We're done. We're toast. Literally. Oh, Volga has retreated. Awesome. Okay, apparently we have the Triforce on our hand. Is that a calling? It could be. All right, so I'm gonna do the jars. Regular jars like this contain rubies. Yellow ones will contain SP, and red ones will do hearts, and green ones will be magic. So I have guys on my tail, so let's continue on. We have people saying that they're in trouble, so let's go help them. So we got this Goron captain taking on this Lazelphos. I always have a hard time saying that. Like, Stelphos is okay, but Lazelphos, I always have a hard time saying that. I wouldn't say too much concentrate on too many of those small fries. Maybe the big guys, we'll go with the big guys. So let's take them on. And we will kind of kill them before we can do a smash strike on them. Yeah, kill the small fries, but it's mainly the big guys you need to take care of. And we can enter the mines now. Awesome. Awesome. Alright. Let's just take care of a couple of guys here. There we are. Okay, let's go into the mines and see what's down in here. Because we got a treasure. Yay, treasure chest. And just like in traditional Zelda fashion, we have treasure chest with items inside. So we got some bombs. So bombs in this, you don't really have a limit of bombs. You can use bombs anytime. So we can use bombs now. And well, we might need them because we got trapped in the mines by a bunch of boulders. Oh damn. Okay. So let's do this. And there we go. Boom. We are done. And we have a boulder like this. Boulders like this we can destroy. And we got our treasure chest. This is a normal treasure chest, which will usually contain rupees. We can also use bombs to blow up enemies, but not really too effective, so let's just smooth out the pile here. the horde, so the Gorn captain can take care of the rest, basically. Alright. So, looks like we can't go north anymore. We're checking the map. We can't go north too much. We can also cut down grass, too, which will contain items like green potions, hearts, and Triforce pieces. Yes, we already found that. Thank you. Okay, so. I like these archers. And we can also guard, which I didn't actually point out that we can actually guard and do sidestepping. It does help. Alright, so let's head back to where Impa was, which is over here. Now, one thing I do have to point out is that if you do leave an item, like a heart or even materials later on, they will be there when pretty much you get back there. So you will notice something with like a streak of light. That means that something is there and you can actually pick it up like anytime during there. So if you're at full hearts and you don't need hearts, just leave them and come back later when you do actually need hearts. Hey, Impa. Let's destroy this and continue on. There we go. Let's go into a keep, our first keep. So keeps are with enemies, and as you can see just below the mini-map screen, the Westfield Keep, which is with a bar. That bar is going down once I kill more and more enemies. So once that bar is depleted, the keep boss will appear, and we will essentially have to take him on, or take it on, or it's usually a monster, or if it's the boss, nevertheless. And then we also, from there, we got to take it, beat him, and we take the keep, basically. There we go, keep boss. We'll indicate that the keep boss is here. There he is. We can target him, and take it. The keep is ours. Okay, so we can either go up. This is also good for unlocking keeps if you're blocked. And also here to get some rubies. Usually keeps will contain jars that will improve your thing. Oh, there's a block here. Let's see where this is. What is this? We got... what's this? Oh, rubies. Okay, well, that's good. Alright. Small prize. You love the small prize. Okay, so it looks like we can't go north there, so let's go over here. And we have Zelda. We have met up with Zelda. Hey, Zelda. What's going on? It's the prince. Yeah, of course it's the princess. Now there's a Zelvos. Let's take him on. Yes, you did. You see me in training yard. I was looking at you too. Alright, and there we go. We have SP full. Awesome. Let's thin out the horde here a little bit. I do have to say, this game is like a lot of button mashing and a lot of repetitiveness. And if you're not into that game, you probably won't be into like these type of games. But it's fantastic. It's not that difficult to learn, and I can't really say it's difficult to master, but it does get a little difficult in the end. See this red char, we're going to leave it until later on. Don't need it. So let's go into this keep over here. Yeah, I already mentioned this. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Navi or Proxy or whoever said that. Thank you. I don't really need help. Let's show off a little bit of here, and bam. And bam. That's another good one for like clearing a lot of enemies if you're like in the middle of a horde. And I believe that is you hit weak attack twice and then use a strong attack. Bam. And you gotta press the strong attack twice actually, once you're in the air and... well, once to activate going in the air, and then once you're in the air, going in there. So, and of course there's also the kind of these X's that are going along on the enemies. I'll get into that a little bit later. That's elemental attacks. Okay, so we can't go north, but we can go over here. To the east, so let's go to the east. And it seems that we can. Oh, we can go to the east. But we already have a keep over here to the east. Okay, so hey, what's going on, guys? Let's. So we need to head to the fairy fountain, which is north. Zelda's already going there, so we have to meet up with her. So let's do that. But seeing that along the way, we have this keep that's kind of just here. Let's take this on. Hey, let's go. Let's do it. Take that. That's great. Like Link's attack. All right. There are certain patterns that enemies do once they get in to get their special, their weak gauge up to appear. But I'll get into that more a little bit later. But right now you can just hammer on the enemies just to pretty much take them on. Ooh, we got a weapon, awesome. So big enemies, such as like higher than, like, I guess the quote-unquote captain enemies. Like big monsters, and not big monsters, but like Zelvos, like Zelphos is... you have a chance of getting materials, or you get weapons, which is great, because that is a great thing. And I've already taken a skip. Oh, I've already taken a skip. Oh, there's some... Oh, I'm actually getting materials now. Okay, cool. And the thing is, if you actually miss materials, but get them, if you kill the enemy and the material is there, and if you don't get it, you don't really need to worry about collecting them, because they will be collected at the end of the mission. So after defeating, well, through the legend mode, if you defeat 1,000 enemies, a gold Skulltula will appear somewhere on the field, and you'll get this range of spiderweb that it is in that area somewhere, and you got to find it. And it's not, well, it's sometimes difficult to find, but they're usually in the same spot in adventure mode. But we'll get to that when that's eventually. But you, and that's with the thing. So let's go. Let's have Zelda wait for a minute, because she's just chilling at the edge of the fairy fountain right now. But we have a gold Skulltula to find. So I probably should have gone up instead of down. Well, actually, I have to go. And we also have a limited time to actually do this too. So hopefully, yes. Just hang on, Zelda. I have more pressing matters to deal with right now, which is this gold Skulltula, which I really hope I can get. I think I know where it is. There it is, right there. And there we go. We've got an illustration piece, which that's what gold Skulltulas are. And they also unlock bonuses for medicine later on. And different type of things. Oh yeah, we're going to the fairy fountain. I totally forgot where we were going. Brain farting right now. Okay, so... Now, there's going to be a lot of chill time in this, where basically you got to be going from one place to another, and there's going to be a lot of repetitive nature, like I said. That's the thing of these, I guess they're called warrior games over here, and because I've noticed them that they're Muso games, but they're warrior games, I guess, over here. So we're here, they are, and here we go. We are going to go, bam, in we go. We have the fairy fountain. So where are you, Zelda? Come on, get in here. Well, get in here. Step into the circle, please. Alright, now we have to call the Great Fairy. Wow, that's effective. So yeah, that killed a good portion of enemies just right onto the top of that field, just north of that central keep. So yeah, that is fantastic. So here, it'll explain morale. So if you have high morale, you'll be glowing. Usually your team, the team or the people that are on your team or the monsters that are on your team, depending on where you are, will be glowing blue. I think for the most part. And if the enemy's team they have high morale, they'll be glowing red. And if they have low morale, they'll just be kind of this muddy, like green color, like you see in the screens there. And I'm not 100% sure what morale does, unless it just kind of boosts your like overall team. Like I know what morale, in a sense, of what it is. Like everyone here has high morale because we're winning. We're absolutely winning. And we're getting slightly massacred over in the East Keep here, so let's help them out. Someone got fleed, not good. Too bad I wasn't here to help you guys, but oh well. Hey, look, it's a nice doggy. Hey doggy, what's going on? So it's a fire-breathing King Gadongo. Oh yeah. There are giant enemies in this. So if you played the Dynasty Warriors 2 game, there are giant, like, Gundams in that. Well, there's giant monsters in this one, which we gotta take care of. I just want to take care of most of these guys. Now we have King Gadongo, which is our victory condition right now. But we are going to ignore King Gadongo because we don't really need to take care of him right now. You just have to make sure that he doesn't reach our home base. And I'm going the wrong way. I need to go the right way. And yeah, I know he's there we go. Helped him out. So if you've seen a giant round green circle around your troops, I guess your bigger troops, they need help. And if you go in that circle, they will recover all their HP. Or hearts, or whatever it is in this game. Just probably hearts, so. And I did not want to do that, but at least I'll hit some guys. Now, we could take on King Gadongo right now, but I really don't want to because they're going to be... Well, it's not a major thing right now. Like I said, when it gets down to your home keep, which is down in the lower left, that's when things start to get a little dicey. And we can always distract King Gadongo by. But we will. I'm going to take this keep back because I do want to take it back. Hey, what's going on here? Well, who is over there? Who is taking my keeps? Yeah, who's taking my keeps here? I'd like to know who's keeping my keep. Who's kicking everyone's ass here? Come on. Yes. Yes. Okay, that will just tell you that there's weak points and bosses, which is basically the weak point meter. Okay, for some reason I'm going to go over here. We don't really necessarily need to do this. And I should probably hurry up. Seeing I don't have all day, I'm kind of in a little bit of a... looking for a Pacific Rock, actually. Don't worry about the enemy base. We don't need the enemy to take the enemy base right now. Where is that rock I'm looking for? There's Zelfos. Here it is. Because we need to get in this chest something very, very special. Well, it's not that special, but it will help us on our journey. It's a heart container, of course. And that will increase our maximum hearts by 1. Sweet. They will be hidden on the field. I'm going to kill this. Yes, I know, and I will explain the map thing when I get there. Bam! So much going on right now. So much pain, so much misery, so much death. I like how they're like, in this one it's, oh, they flee. Well, technically I guess they do flee because they don't really die. But, yeah. Oh, I can't go there, I gotta go around. It's fine. Now we can take those 2 other keeps and reclaim that other keep that I did, but at this time we don't really need to do it right now, so I'm just gonna go and take on King Dodongo because apparently he's just wrecking everything around here. Yo, Mr. Dog, come here. Yo. Hey. Now, with King Dodongo, we have to wait for his mouth to go open like that, shoot a couple bombs in there, and he will go and get that nice little weak meter there, and we just keep on tagging at it until he gets back up, and just rinse, repeat, and hopefully we can get his... Hey, I'm talking to you. Get back here. No, you get back here, please. You get back here, please. Hey. Dude! Holy cow. I'm trying to get your attention and you're not doing it. Holy cow. Okay, fair enough. Holy. I wonder who the hell's over there. Alright. So after that, we just do big strike. King Dodongo goes down. The battle is won. And we get a weapon for it. We get 2 weapons for it. Really? Wow. Okay, we have won. That was a little close. I actually took my time a little bit. What? Seize the castle, but I'm right in front of the castle. Everything looks to be fine there. Let's go check it out. There's no wizard here. Unless it's like in here. And the princess is missing too. Oh my goodness. What happened to her? She just... Princess?
We can't locate Princess Zelda. I pray she's safe. I must ask for your help in finding her. I trust you are willing. Link, be a hero worthy of wearing this tunic.
The Triforce is a harmonious union of power, wisdom, and courage. It has been the object of countless battles between the forces of light and darkness. Each time the Triforce fell into clutches of evil, Hyrule was plunged into misery. But in every age, a hero clad in green would restore peace to the land. During one of these dark times, the legendary hero split the spirit of evil into 4 fragments, sealing each away to finally break the cycle of destruction. 3 of these fragments were scattered across time and space. The final fragment was sealed in a sacred temple built upon holy ground. Imprisoned by the blade of evil's bane. And there we go. Story. I have to say, the story is pretty good in this. Like, it indicates that there is Zelda games, or Zelda time periods that were before this. That's pretty good. So, we have our Army of the Ruins on a screen. Got our clear bonus. We got our clear time, which probably could have been better, but hey. Less time, more rubies. And our KOs, obviously more KOs, more rubies. And we got the bonus turn, our rubies. Fantastic. And we use that to spend in the bazaar, which we will get into probably later on. And we got weapons. We have basically our weapon, our attack power, and you see a little star above that, which goes from 1 to 5. 5 is probably the best star rating, and more stars, it has more attack power. And then right in that square, there's that little thing above, a little symbol above it in the top right. That's the elemental, and this elemental is light. And then if there's slots, there are slots with different skills, basically, which I'll get into a little bit more later. And then we got this, got the same one. And we got a Tetra for a different character. That's one of the part of the one. So we got the silver. So these are materials. We get different tiers of materials. We got gold, silver, and bronze. We got a silver Levelso gauntlets. We got 3 Levelso scales, which are bronze, and we have 11 old rags. Awesome. There we go. Alright, so this is the illustration pieces, which we get from gold skiltillas. And there's 5 in total. I think there's more of the DLC. And if you get one, you get a piece of the gold skiltilla, the picture. And there we are. And I have unlocked the following modes: free mode, adventure mode, challenge mode, and gallery. So pretty much the rest of the game now. And we can battle as Impa now. And we got the giant knife, which is her weapon. And I got Destruction Force. I've defeated 1,000 or more enemies in battle, which is kind of achievements, I guess. No. I will not. Thank you. No. Okie dokie, so we can use our rubies and materials in the bazaar, and you press the plus button for that. So let's do that now. And I might as well do this now so I don't do it later. Okay, so we strengthen our weapon, our warriors up here. So obviously at the beginning of the game, if you start up, if you don't have any of the DLC or the Hyrule Warrior Legends part of it, which you get with the game, or I think there is going to be a DLC later on in it, so depending on when you actually view this. Currently, you'll probably only see Link and Impa in this. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. All these other characters, we're not going to deal with right now. So, yeah. And his horse will also come later on, because that's also part, I think, of a DLC somewhere. So let's get into Link. So we got badge market. So we got the badge market, which we will get badges, which will improve our characters. We got the training dojo, which will actually level up characters for rubies, basically. It's if you don't want to go through battle and level up your characters. Good for characters that you don't really use, but you want to get them up anyway. And the apothecary, which is certain effects which we can't use, so I won't get into it in the smithy, which I'll get into later on. But let's get into the badge market. Thank you, but I will actually mainly say it. Yeah, okay, so all the badges will be in 3 categories. The attack badges, the defense badges, and the assist badges. The attack badges will help you in your kind of attack state, or something to do with more or less attacks. Defense badges will be mainly defenses like elemental defenses and effects on pickups. And assist badges will help you with the items that you got, like the bombs. There is a certain power up to that bomb which will extend the length of that type of thing, which we'll get into a little bit more later on as it actually occurs. But right now they want me to go to the defense one, and yeah, the glowing space will indicate that we can actually get that badge. So we will get this badge. So it is an empty bottle. It will allow the warrior to use the potion once per battle, and you need materials and rubies for this badge. So it will actually say what you need. Something like the old rag, we need 1 out of, and we have 11. So, and we cost 100 rubies. We can do this. So let's do this. Create the empty bottle. Yes, and there we are. Fantastic. Okay. So just like any kind of like grid-based thing, if there is something that changed to something else, you need to get one thing before it goes into the other thing. So once we got the empty bottle, other slots open. So we can get the Hornet's Larvae 1, which slightly increases the healing effect of hearts picked up, so that will give like extra health with each heart pick up. Or we can do the Goron Tunic, which is fire resistant, Goron Tunic, which is water resistant, Magic Armor, which is lightning resistant, the Sacred Shield, which is lightning is the Magic Armor, light resistant is the Sacred Shield, and Mirror Shield is the darkness. So we can only do one. I'm going to go with the larvae and pick up extra health. And there we are. Oh, I can actually pick up one more. Awesome. So we'll do the Goron Tunic because the next area is a little spicy. But I'm not going to be using Link with him. So there you go. Okay, so... And... we can look around. There's all sorts of different ones we can do. But we're going to do that training dojo, which will basically be, yes, thank you, Navi, proxy, whatever. If, actually, let's go back to Impa. Impa is, oh, she's on 4 also. If she was on level 1, we can spend some rubies to get her to level 4, the same as Link. Thing is, you can't go beyond your max level of person. Like, if Link is level 6 and Impa is level 4, you can't go above 6, basically, type of thing. Okay, so that is about it, and yes, thank you. Yes, I will deal with that after, thanks you. So if we actually go back, and I'm going to do this right now, get all this map stuff out of the way so I can get the second episode to be like, oh, okay, that's it. So, on the map screen, we got the prologue, going back to the first stage. We got the prologue, the Armies of Ruins, we have Link, and we have the Gold Scatilla. Easy, normal, and hard. So, as you can see, the 2 hearts, there is a heart container, which is checkmark, or which I got. There's a piece of heart, which is also in that stage, which I can get, and I would have got that, but I forgot where it was. And there's the Gold Scatilla, which is, it looks like anyone can get it, and it's cyclable. And that's pretty much it. It usually indicates what playable characters you can play with, and it recommends what character is best for the stage. That's pretty much it. Okay, so that is the the Army of Ruin stage, plus a little bit of basic stuff for basic tutorial stuff for some menus, most of the thing. So the next episode, which will be the Sheikah Tribesmen, we are going to play as Impa, and we are going to be getting her container for the Gold Scatilla and go through the stage, basically. So not a lot, and hopefully less tutorial stuff also in it. Okay, so I hope you guys will join me for that. There's going to be a little bit of talking, a little bit, because again, it's just from one place to another. I'm not sure how this is going to be playing out, but I think I'm just going to go at the end of this episode. Actually, if anything, I'm just going to, like, if I miss heart pieces and all that, I'm just going to make a video of just collecting those pieces. Simple as that. They're done. Okay, so hope you guys are enjoying your afternoon, evening, morning, and night, wherever you are in the world. And take care, my friends. Take care. Farewell.